This movie is about a guy who goes to Chinatown, finds a weird something or other in a curio shop, buys that something from the shop owner's son, and it turns out that something is magical and more than a little bit dangerous. But this isn't the Joe Dante 80s classic you're thinking of. This is a Fred Olen Ray 90s erotic thriller. Let's see if he puts Gizmo in a G-string. Welcome to Exploitation Reviews, and me, Rob, and today I'm taking a look at Possessed by the Night from 1994. Somehow, the channel has been going for about 5 years now, and this is the first Shannon Tweed will be on the channel. And it's the first Fred Olen Ray film on the channel as well. Not sure why it took me so long, but it happens. So, let's do them both at the same time and check out this piece of weird trash. We open on Mr. Wong having trouble with what looks like a guy running a protection racket. In lieu of payment, he offers him a something in a glass jar. The something seems to have an effect on the guy, so he leaves. Some local ne'er-do-wells also seem affected by the something. Luckily for Mr. Wong, the gangster guy is still around to take out the trash. But Mr. Wong says the ne'er-do-wells are usually nice boys, so something is up. Not me, not yet, but something. And then credits. Fred Olen Ray, it's about time. And Henry Silva is in this? Oh yeah, we are in for a treat. Credits over, a couple are in bed.
This ought to be fun to watch.
Oh, but you can't have that kind of watching fun here. But luckily, there's also there. So head over to Patreon and have fun watching fun versions of my reviews for just $3. Link is in the description. Our couple finish, coupling, but the man is having trouble getting to sleep.
Can't sleep.
Want me to make you some hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate? Ugh, I hope that's not a euphemism. The guy doesn't like the idea either. Well, it turns out it was a dream. The wife, by the way, is played by Sandahl Bergman, who you might remember from Conan the Barbarian. Or, if you're me, Hell Comes to Frogtown. We learned that our guy here is a writer. His name is Howard, by the way, and he's having trouble meeting his deadline. He's trying to write a horror novel, but horror ain't his thing. So those troubles make sense. You have to write what you're interested in. Speaking of which, be sure to check out my new novel, Deep Thoughts and Deep Cleavage, a philosophical journey with back problems.
I'm going to check that out.
Anyway, in another part of the movie, we're back with a gangster. He's talking to his boss, the one and only Henry Silva, but that boss is currently being massaged by a topless lady.
I love bimbos.
Don't we all? Let's skip it. Our writer guy is window shopping in Chinatown, so maybe these plots will start to get pushed together. Love it when that happens. Our writer buys the something in the jar, and back at home he's feeling frisky. The jar starts bubbling and he gets a little rough with the wife.
Howard, take it easy.
Weird. I know what you're thinking. Rob, we're a half hour into this thing. Isn't Shannon Tweed supposed to be in this movie? I know, right? She even got top billing. But she'll be here soon enough. She shows up at Howard's place with his agent, Murray, who wants her to be Howard's secretary. She's supposed to type up what Howard's written so far, but before that, the film's most leering scene has to take place. She gets all sweaty using Howard's exercise equipment. Howard watches, the something in the jar starts a rumbling, and both Shannon and Howard get those sweaty, roughy feelings.
Now this is my kind of movie.
Let's skip all of that. Hey, quick question. Have you subscribed to the channel?
Well, have you?
It's free, it helps, so why not do that? Anyway, wifey comes home and they get into an argument about the new secretary.
Holy Jesus Christ, you think I'd really done something terrible?
Howard, you did do something terrible. Okay, well, the something in the jar will continue to negatively affect the people in the house, and there will be some violence, but that's enough out of me as far as plot goes. Let's talk some highlights. Well, I dig the cast in this thing. Henry Silva's cool. Chad McQueen, yes, son of Steve McQueen, was likable enough as the muscle with a conscience. Shannon Tweed plays a ridiculous character, and she had a lot of fun with it. The married couple at the center of the story were fine. The husband at times even reminded me of Christian Bale's Patrick Bateman. Both characters share certain vocal affectations. I also just like how out there and weird this is for a 90s erotic thriller. Shannon Weary movies never had magical mutant Chinese jar babies, for example. But, all that being said, the film is far from perfect. Like a writer under the thrall of magic mutant Chinese jar babies, this film has some shortcomings. Well, the main source of this movie's problems is that it tries to do too much. It spends a lot of time with the muscle, Chad McQueen, but he's not really an important part of the story. This is the writer's story, but the film gets constantly distracted by the writer's agent and his financial troubles, which include some gambling debts owed to Henry Silva's character. So Silva sends his muscle to collect, and that is at least in some way connected to the writer, but there's another scene where McQueen goes to collect from people who have nothing whatsoever to do with the plot of this movie. There's no reason for that scene to exist at all, especially considering the fact it shows off very poor fight choreography. The film should have spent more time with the people in the house, getting those sweaty, roughy feelings. And on that point, though, the film is kind of lacking. Yes, there are some of those scenes that we expect in a 90s erotic thriller, but this thing is a little light on the sleeves, especially when compared to some of the better Shannon Weary films, which were non-stop nakedness, really. I mean, we could have had a post-workout shower scene here, for example, but we didn't. Overall, though, this one is fun enough, and I do like it. Partly for the sexiness, but mostly because it's weird enough to be interesting. So it's a lot like many of my ex-girlfriends.